Hey, what's going on? It's Shalom. Still in Lagos, Nigeria. Um, Still knocking out some business on the entertainment marketing side of things. And I will say that, in some ways it's kind of what I expected, in some ways, which is it can be a little frustrating because of kind of how people generally do business here. Like I mentioned in one of the previous videos, it's not necessarily based on qualification that some of these people get their jobs. It's just based on who you know. So when you come from a community or society where, by and large, things are done based on qualifications, or, you're used to a certain standard of knowledge in your industry, that's you're going to get frustrated because you're going to find that it doesn't really work that way here. So that's been a little frustrating, but that's it comes with the territory. If you want to do business in Nigeria, let's say, that's generally what you're going to get. On the other hand, other aspects have been good when it comes to our distribution business. And quick story. So, I could definitely have a story a day for you about something that's happening in Lagos. But I had a meeting about 2.2 miles away, and 2.2 miles. So, not that far. However, it took over an hour to get there. No joke. And that's that's Lagos. This is Lagos. This is Lagos. And that's kind of how people say welcome to Lagos. They don't say welcome to Lagos. You say this is Lagos. And so it's just a different world. It's a different place. So you have that. Um, you know, in marketing, I've learned over the last, you know, in my career in marketing, my expertise is marketing and distribution. Marketing is one side of it. Marketing is your left arm, distribution is your right, and learning how to tie those two together is important. Not a lot of people, from what I can see in our industry, really understand or take time to understand the correlation between the two, when in reality it helps um, in every way. When you understand the channels through which you're distributing a product, an item, something, whether digital or physical, that taking into consideration those channels, I think you definitely have to um, make your marketing plan adjust to that, or adjust your marketing plan to that. So again, this just kind of runs down to some of my experiences here with some companies. Despite the big names, and this is something I've kind of learned over time as well, like big names don't mean anything. It doesn't mean that they have more knowledge. Um, it just doesn't. So from what I've found, some of these people are really clueless as to a certain standard, level, and quality of um, execution, of production, of work, and of service. And so when you're bringing a different level of it, or even something that's industry standard by your society, it might be over the bar here. And so you just kind of have to learn to adapt, not adapt, but how to work with the system to get what you want. So that's my spiel today on Lagos, and it is kind of cloudy. It's supposed to rain a bit. Um, oh, when it rains, I mean, streets get flooded because the systems aren't that great. So anyways, that's another reason for traffic. And once it starts raining, electricity might go out. That's why it's important to have a generator. So anyways, that's it. My name is Shalom. This is another day in the life, doing international business, marketing, and distribution around the world. And yeah, that's that. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. And if you have any questions, shoot them over to me. I'd love to answer them. Have a good one.